What's up, ladies and gentlemen? FPS Mayo, how the frick you doing? Today, we're diving into something a little bit different. We know that the Grau just got nerfed. Some of our favorite guns in Warzone to use just got nerfed. And while they didn't get nerfed into the ground like we may or may not have hoped, there is some guns that I think you'll want to take a look at in Warzone, namely this AK in the video below. The AK, you may remember in Season 3, got a buff to its 7.62 by 39 rounds. So we're going to be talking about that a little bit more in multiplayer. Buff we're going to be talking about, and the reason that it's now a very viable choice in Warzone is because they increased the ADS speed, which is huge in Warzone. If you can get those first shots off, you are going to be capping, kids. So if you like this video, let me know. We are going to be diving into best AK class in Warzone and in multiplayer. And if you're not subscribed, please do, because we're on the road to 10K, and it wouldn't be possible without you guys. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Let's get into the video. So you guys might be thinking to yourself, what the heck, why would you ever use the AK? That thing has so much recoil. And the way that I kitted out in this video actually doesn't have that much recoil at all. And you can see down on the screen there, I'm absolutely lasering that kid behind the tree without too much effort pulling down that left thumbstick to control the recoil. This thing's good close up, it's good long range. The hipfire spread on it is not good, but it's not terrible. So if you get close up in someone's grill, you can still hipfire them, and you'll see that right coming up here. There's a guy who's about to come out of the closet, and I stop him from doing so. Hipfire, no problem, and that was a joke, by the way. If you want to come out of the closet, that's totally cool. This gun is pretty stable, and part of that is due to the way that I set it up. So let's dive into the class setup. Diving into the class setup, you've definitely seen this attachment for the monolithic suppressor. It's basically on every gun in multiplayer and Warzone, which is awesome. So the 23-inch RPK barrel is what we're going to put on next, and then because we want so many bullets, because it really takes a lot of them to kill people in Warzone, we're going to put on the 75-round mag. In addition to this, we're going to put on the Merc foregrip. Now this thing really helps keep the gun down. I went with the Merc foregrip. I know it slows down your ADS, but that's not what we're going for with this gun. This is designed to be a little bit more of a mid to long range engagement rifle, and it does exactly that. And the last attachment that you could see I put on there was the skeleton stock. If you didn't catch all that, please go back, pause the screen, kit it out, give this thing a try in Warzone, because it really slaps. So let's dive into multiplayer, and I'll tell you why I kitted it out as such in that mode. So, if you think back to the start of the video, you may remember when I was talking about Season 3, they buffed the AK, but they buffed a certain area of it, and the ammunition is what they buffed, the 7.62 by 39 rounds. So, when you're using this in multiplayer, I know you only get 30 bullets, but you gotta throw those 7.62 by 39 rounds in there, because it lowers the recoil, so you're gonna have a more stable gun, and the fire rate's quicker, so you're gonna get more bullets on target quicker. So less recoil, faster fire rate, sounds like a win-win, and it really is. This thing really destroys. And the difference between Warzone is because multiplayers can be a little bit more quick-paced. Some of the maps are smaller, especially if you like shoot house, shipment, all that jazz, or you're a run and gun type player. Well, you're going to put a shorter barrel on it, and that's exactly what we do. So let's dive into the class setup. Now, this first attachment, I put it on almost every gun, keeps you off the radar, extends your range, monolithic suppressor. The barrel is the Spetsnaz Elite. And now, instead of the Merc foregrip, we're going to put on the Commando foregrip to help with that ADS speed. And, again, we're going to put on the skeleton stock because it helps with aim walking movement speed. Oh, I lied, we put on no stock, my bad. We put on no stock because that helps ADS speed, aim walking movement speed, and it increases your overall speed. So the most important factor of this gun that you're going to have to put on there is those 7.62 by 39 rounds. These are the attachment that makes this gun so viable. And most people don't really think of the AK to even compete with things like the M4, the Kilo, the Ram, maybe the MP5. Now, it's not going to compete necessarily with SMGs up close, but if you get a little distance on them, you certainly are. Now, I've been messing around with a lot of guns because I'm trying to see what they do, they being Activision, what they do behind the scenes. Maybe they made some nerfs, some buffs, some things, and I've found that this gun is a lot better than it was in Season 3 and any season previous to that. It's very stable, very viable. Oh, get aimbotted. Oh.